doubles and coffee. The judiciary now. The judiciary now. Look what happened in your dictatorship yesterday. A judge who's an emergency judge took over a case from another judge, a judge who had to go on a long planned vacation, but who handled her work properly and said that she would do a very critical, important case rolled up all in one. No emergency applications were made by anyone. All agreed and all stuck to the deadlines. The judge, the substantive judge, went on her holiday. There was an emergency judge appointed who's only supposed to deal with emergency questions or asks or motions or anything emergency. Well, she put all the substantive judges, rules, orders, and so on hold and said, no, I will deal with it my way. Well, yesterday she felt out the whole case for Tobago with the EBC. A case where the EBC is now taking instructions from your government, your prime minister, the executive. So that's thrown out, so that will go all the way to the Privy Council. So we'll take a couple of years to find out whether the EBC was right, whether there's political interference, but they have election in 2.5 weeks in Tobago anyway. So that happened yesterday. Yesterday also, the president gave instruments of appointment to her 5 police service commissioners. Just like that, just moving on, going to functions, giving out police service commissioners. One of those police service commissioners thinks that only Christians have souls, thinks that the members of the UNC are vile and racist, and that I, as a member of the UNC who's black, I'm a black hater. That person has just been given the instrument of appointment by the president, who didn't care what anybody said, who obviously has no problem with that lady's opinions, and gives her an independent appointment, a critical one, that could impact the future of Trinidad and Tobago. Another lady who receives an instrument of appointment is a close investment business partner of Keith Rowley and Alan Warner in Inez Investments, Inez Gate in Tobago, which includes Newman George, the husband of the speaker, Bridget Anisette George, who shut down Rudal Munilal and the entire UNC from discussing anything to do with Inez Investments, Inez Gate, where all of these people, all of these PNM hierarchy and independent people are involved in business transactions, including the central bank governor. Yes, your independent central bank governor, Alvin Hilaire, is in Inez Gate project, profit-making shareholder with Keith Rowley and Sharon Rowley. And Alan Warner is the owner of the entire project. Yet Rowley gets a $500,000 discount from his unit. Other people paid 1.65, 1.7, 1.8 million. Rowley paid 1.2. Is that a gift? Is that a bribe? Is that a kickback? What is that? Was it declared? Was it declared at the correct price to the Integrity Commission? Or was it declared at the discounted price with the gift in it? This is very interesting. Remember, Bastio Pandey was charged and dragged before the court because his wife had an account that he did not declare, or he didn't know about it, and it was used for his children's education. Very good. Rowley's daughter also got one too in the same development. Not for the full price, like 1.8, 1.7, but 1.2. Another gift to Rowley's daughter. Well, a daughter on the inside, so he really believes and considers that to be his real child. You know, he don't consider the outside children. That goes on. And Gilbert Peterson Rowley, long-time lawyer, well, he had 2 in the investment, and he's also lucky to win some tender for bunkering. All these lawyers getting involved in energy matters under Rowley. It's amazing. So what else happened in your democracy yesterday? Do you know what else happened? In the Senate. Every last Friday of each month is Private Members' Day, which means that the independent senators or the opposition 6 senators could bring a motion that they file way in advance, and once per month you could debate certain issues and so on. There are about 6 or 7 motions that have been filed for a long time and waiting there in line, like you line up for doubles. But here comes Senator Vera, the independent senator who's attacking the UNC and saying that we are obstructionists, we have no decorum, we behave like we are disgusting, we have no respect. And he brings a motion to censure and attack the whole UNC. Now he's an independent senator, right? You know what they did? He colludes with Clarence Rambarat, the PNM, to make his motion that has just been filed and is last in line for doubles to jump to the front for next week's debate. So the independent bench is now openly colluding with the PNM, neglecting to discuss and consult with the UNC, the leader of the business in the Senate, Wade Mark, and they just move it forward. And they see nothing wrong with that. So these people believe that rules apply to everybody else except these elites. Now, we will debate. I will lead off the debate. I have no problem. But that is just to show you where we have reached when independent senators are colluding with the government to break the rules and procedures and conventions of the upper house, as they say. So welcome to your democracy. I hope you're enjoying it, because a lady asked me, well, Anil, what can we do? Well, Tobago have a chance. The people have to wake up, because never has there been a web of lies, a web of corruption and systemic corruption in Trinidad and Tobago like exists now. Rowley has successfully infiltrated every single institution with PNM sycophants and fanatics who are either afraid, beholden, or in business with him. This is your democracy. They are down to the mass media and all don't want to know. They don't want to hear about Inez Gate, Inez Investments, Alma Farm Venture Limited, Alan Warner, Rowley. Rowley say everybody's his friend when Munilal catch him. A prime minister who has been involved in more allegations of corruption in 6 years than probably all the other prime ministers put together, including Eric Williams. That is who you all have running the country. What to do? Well, you have to vote them out. You only have one thing you could do. Vote them out. And Tobago, it looked like it happening, but who knows? Rowley, gerrymandering, EBC, cheating. We have to be vigilant. What can we say? We nearly gone to the point of no return. So, enjoy your day in your sweet democracy, Trinidad and Tobago. They should rename it Rowley Gate.